I'm going to show you how to upgrade your weapons in Lords of the Fallen. So you'll have to progress through the game until you get to this fast travel, the Vestige of Blind Agatha. You'll know because the game is very linear, you'll have to come through this room in order to progress your game. So if this room looks familiar at all, you're in the right place. So I'm going to show you how to get to it from here. It's in this area. And we're going to take this path over here to the left. And we're going to come through here. And then we're going to turn to the right because there's a way to the left and a way to the right there. So we're going to head over this way. And we have to do all this in order to unlock weapon upgrades. So head over here. That guy's going to cast a spell. Wait for that. Then we're going to jump across. And now at the end of this boardwalk, there's going to be this guy. And we're going to ignore him and then take this ladder down. And then once we get down here, if we're not already in the Umbral world, we're going to have to pull out the lantern and swap over to the Umbral realm. And then we can take this ladder in order to get down here, or you can jump off. It's up to you. All right, and then once you get down here, you're going to head over to the opposite side. And you're going to take this ladder. Then once you get up here, you're going to wrap around and take this ladder. And then you're going to head over this way. And then you don't have to kill this guy, but I'm just going to kill him. Then you're going to drop down over to here. And then you're going to get over to this area. And then you're going to climb the ladder or drop down. I'm just going to go ahead and drop down. And you'll get to this area. Now, I've already done it, so I'm not going to be able to exactly show you. But there's the thing where you have to pull the things out of the wall. So, if you go all the way down here, there will be one over here somewhere. I forget where exactly, but somewhere around here, you know, you'll pull out the lamp and you'll do the thing to yank on it and pull it off the wall. And then there's one up here, all the way on the left, which you may want to kill the enemies first because it's dangerous. There's one right up here somewhere. And then there's a third one over on the far side over here. That was up there that I already grabbed. Then once you get all those, I gotta watch out for this guy. Let's see. But once you get all those, oh my god, so lucky there. I leaned forward and he went right past me. Okay, you pull that out then, and then you're gonna go down here. Then you're gonna get down this ladder, and then you're gonna head over to this next ladder as well. And this is where we can unlock a shortcut in case you end up dying, which I would highly recommend doing. So right up here, there's this elevator. You can just take it one time, and then that will unlock the ability to use it, which is that elevator leads right back to the very start of this video, where we had the vestige that we were using. And so then that way, if you die, you can start from the vestige and just take the elevator instead of doing what we just did. Okay, then once you're down here, you're going to go back over here and drop down onto this metal cage. And then you're going to have to go down here and you're going to have to fight this guy and some dogs. Which I'm not doing a great job at, but I'm doing a terrible job. There we go. All right, once that guy's out of the way, you'll be able to deal with the rest of this stuff. Now, there's one more dog you're probably going to want to kill real fast, just this one. There we go. Okay. Then after that, I don't know if it was on the ground or if it was killing something. The guys from the top dropped down here and I killed him. I got confused, but there was a key here, like an item you just pick up. It was a key, a prison cell key. And you got to pick up that. And then you can also come over here and use this once we got to kill all the enemies first. You got to use this in order to, I'm going to use this to get out of the umbral so these enemies stop spawning while I'm trying to deal with this. There we go. Highly recommend using this. Just, yeah, you don't deal with the random enemies spawning around you. And then you can go over here and talk to this person. I'm going to skip through some of this. That key, hand it over. So if you have the key, then you can hand over a prison cell key.
You don't
Okay, there we go. And then that unlocks the weapon upgrades. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go back to the sanctuary. I forget what it's called in this, but the place where all the people are, like the resting place. I forget what that zone's called. Also, while you're here, don't forget to turn over this way. And there's a thing, you pull this thing out of the wall. I just waited too long, so it came back. Don't forget to do this thing. And there's a chest back here you might want to grab. So we go back here, and there's a chest. And it has a Defiance ring. So that's definitely worth noticing. And the Defiance ring will increase resistance to all status effects. Also, if you need to get back up, there's a ladder right here. Now that we have the guy unlocked at Skyrest, you're gonna, so here's where we come in from that. You're gonna head back this way. There's this right here, which is now going to be occupied with this guy. And then we can talk to him, or her, I mean. Have a bunch of dialogue first. There's a lot of dialogue. You can pause on any of that if you want to. Okay, there we go. Then you can upgrade equipment. Now, in order to do this, you'll need a certain item. So if you ever played a Dark Souls game or Elden Ring, it might seem familiar to. It's named differently, though, but this game has small beryllium fragments, regular beryllium nuggets, large beryllium shards, and I'm sure there's more after that. These are the materials you'll use. You'll find these in the world. As you progress, you'll find them from enemies eventually. And then you use those in order to upgrade your weapons. So if I was going to go in here and upgrade equipment, say this one, I would need 2 of the basic one, and it would also cost 500, whatever. I forget what the currency's called, but it'd be runes for the Elden Ring. I forget what they're called in this game. So go ahead and use those, and I can upgrade the weapon. And then it'll be more expensive each time, and then it'll go to the next one. It'll use the next material, and you keep progressing like that. So there you go. That's how to do it. That's how to upgrade your weapons. Hopefully it helped you out. This game's extremely difficult if you don't figure this out, and it's definitely missable, which is what makes it so tough. It's like if you miss your opportunity to upgrade your weapons, that's a rough one, and it'll make the game so much harder. So there you go. If you're wondering how to upgrade weapons, yes, you can upgrade weapons, and that's how to do it in Lords of the Fallen.